Day everyone, my name is Trisita P. Bako from Bitelid IA3A. For today's video, I will be discussing all about the sewing tools and equipment. Okay. The dressmaker needs quality tools and equipment in sewing. The correct tools and equipment will make your work lighter and easier. There are the classification of sewing tools and materials. Basic sewing kit. A well-equipped sewing kit will include all of the items shown below and many more, depending on the type of sewing that you regularly do. It is important to use a suitable container to keep your tools together, so they will be easy to access and to keep them neat and tidy. Measuring tools. First, measuring tape or tape measure. This is also commonly known as tape line. It is used to take body measurements and made of non-stretchable strip. It has two calibrated sides. One side measures 150 centimeters and the other side is 60 inches. Number 2. Sewing gauge. Handy gadget for small measurements. The slide can be set to measure hem depths, bottom hole, seam allowance, seams, and tucks. 3. Ruler. It has 12-inch and made of wood or plastic. It is used to connect 2 points in connecting 2 lines, specifically in drafting pattern. 4. Meter stick or yardstick. Marked off in centimeters and millimeters and usually made of wood or steel. Drafting tools. L1. First is L square. This is an aluminum roller with 90 degrees angle used in drawing perpendicular lines and to measure off parallel lines. Used to construct lines by connecting in 2 arms perpendicularly. 2. Hip curve. As the name suggests, it is a curved stick used to form the hip line and other areas of the garments which has curved section of parts. This is made of metal with calibration on both sides. 3rd. French curve. This is used to shape the neckline, armholes, and collars during the drafting of pattern or cutting the fabric ready for sewing. Now we're going to go to cutting tools. Cutting tools. Shears. These are used for cutting fabric, paper, and materials. There are types of shears. A. Cutting shears. This is used for cutting fabrics. Their blades are straight and usually 7 to 12 inches long and usually made of stainless steel. B. Pinking shears. Used to cut the edges of seam allowance of fabric that does not ravel due to its zigzag edge. This can also be used in cutting and decorative materials. C. Scalloping shears. Used to cut parts of garments with a series of uniform scallops as it has scallop blades. Scissors. It's very familiar to us. These are used for cutting, hanging threads, excess fabrics coming out from the seam. This is also the type used to trim hair and the other purposes. Buttonhole chisel. An exceedingly sharp mini chisel that gives a clean cut through machine buttonholes. Place a cutting board underneath when using this tool, or you might damage the blade. Embroidery scissors. These are used in embroidery work in cutting fine, delicate cloth and thread. They are sharp, pointed scissors, usually 4 to 5 long. Seam ripper or riper. This is used in cutting of stitches of seam. During the ripping process, extra care must be taken to prevent the cloth from being damaged. Now we go to marking tools. First, A. Tailor's chalk. This is used to mark the fabric and pattern paper. This is available in different colors and it made of hard chalk. Markings on the fabric can remove by brushing. B. Tracing wheel. It is used to trace the lines in the pattern to penetrate to the fabric. It is serrated edge produces the depth on the fabric and the smooth edge the solid line. C. Dressmaker's carbon paper. A wax carbon paper fitted underneath the fabric to the tracing wheels. Marking will be transferred to the fabric. Sewing aids. Working aid is an essential part of any garment sewing section. Sewing work aids adversely affect the production and the product quality and also help to decrease production cost. Pins. This is used to fasten or hold two or three fabrics or materials together. There are two kinds of pins, one with colored rounded head for easy handling and the other one is with a small steel head. Pin cushion number 2. This is a small size cushion used to hold pins and needles for safekeeping. Scattering on the floor of needle is a risk for the dressmakers and other workers should be avoided. Hand needles. There are use of temporary stitches like hemming and other hand sewing purposes. There are different sizes available in the market to suit the kind of fabric to be sewn. The thimble. This is a small cup used to protect the finger from being pricked by the needle. During sewing, it is placed on the tip of the needle finger, which is the small finger that pushes the needle while hand sewing. The threader. This is used to insert thread to the needle eye. It has a diamond shape right attached to a handle mode of thin material made of thin plate aluminum. So that's all for today. I hope you guys learned something from me. Thank you.